What's going on, people? Hope you guys are well. This is Easy Fix FX Show back again. And today, guys, I want to show you this insane strategy that I've been using, and it's absolutely killing the markets. It's literally the holy grail, guys. So I just want to take you through the strategy. Please stay tuned and watch the video right till the end. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share to these videos, on these videos. And I'm going to walk you through this insane strategy that I've been using lately on the Nasdaq. So just stay tuned here, guys. And also, guys, I also want to show you we'll explain to you the mindset as well, what you should be asking yourself before you take any trades. So that's coming up just after the strategy breakdown. So basically, guys, here on the hourly time frame, I just zoomed out a little bit. So I've shown you guys in the previous video what I basically look for. So I saw the trade that I took over here. Last week it was based on this demand zone right over here. So I was looking for my next demand zone or support level, and I identified this right over here as the next key support level. So if I just bring that up just a little bit right over there, we can clearly see that this is the next clear support level. If there's going to be any support level that's going to work out next, it's going to be this level. So just zooming in here quickly. Let me just delete this here quick, that zone. So basically I identified this as the support zone. Okay, then what I did was I also have my fractal indicators up here. Okay, so let's just remove that right over there. Or let me keep it up there. We can see here, so it was this setup over here that I'm referring to, okay? So I saw that price, let me just move this up slightly. So I saw that price came back into this support zone. We can see here it's acted as a bit of a support here, so we did get a reaction out of there. And basically price dropped. It came above the support level again. It retested on this candle right over here, then it pushed up a little bit, then it came down. So I was looking at price action when it on this candle here when it re-entered the zone. Now if I remove this, I could also see that this over here, it looked like price was basically rejecting this resistance zone over here. So you can consider this a resistance zone. So it came, as I said before, it dropped below, came above, and it was looking like it was coming back to retest this zone. All right, so as you know, the basic trading concept is, resistance will turn into support. So this resistance looked like it was coming back and turning into a support. So on the hourly time frame, after this bullish candle closed over here, I saw that basically I saw that this fractal here popped up. Okay, I could also see this fractal here pop up. This on the 30-minute time frame, because I normally take my entries either on the 30-minute or the hourly time frame for day trading. So I could also see, so it was this one here. We got a fractal pop up right over here on the 30-minute time frame. So it re-entered this zone, and we saw this fractal here pop up. Okay, what I also did was, just for a bit of added confluence, I just took my fib tool and I drew it from swing low to swing high and all the way back out. Right over there. Okay, so looking into this fib zone right over here, we can see that price was also coming back down and testing the 50% level, the 0.50. Okay, so I like to take trades in between the 50 level and the 61.8. So basically price was coming in, so this was like another confluence, basic confluence. So it was coming back and acting as a support on this previous resistance, and it was also reacting to the golden zone, which is in between the 50 and the 61.8. But basically it was on the 50% level. Okay, and then basically I saw this fractal come up. Let me just remove this fib. Let me remove the zone as well. So I saw this fractal pop up after this candle had closed. And then basically I set a limit order. Price pushed up a little bit. And then basically I set a limit order around this right over here. Okay, then what I also did was I set my stop loss, so I set a limit order right over there. And on that limit order, I had set my stop loss just below this, just above this fractal or just above the wick of this candle right over here. Okay, so basically price pushed up a little bit, then came down and tagged me in on the limit order. And then what I was doing was I was targeting this major price handle here. As you can see here, this price handle has acted as a resistance over here. So we know that there's quite a lot of sellers, stop losses, and liquidity sitting up here. So I was targeting this as my first target, and my second target is going to be much higher. Okay, so I closed out half my position right over here, and I'm leaving the rest to run. So if you look at this, basically it was if I just bring up this right over here, it was basically a 1 to 4. I just move this across. It worked out to about a 1 to 4.5, close to a 1 to 5 risk to reward trade. As you can see right over here, it says 4.57, basically meaning I'm risking 1 to make 4.5. Okay, and that was basically it, guys. So I got the fractals after I saw, let me just remove this, and it got a bit price pushed in my favor. It came back down, it re-entered, it came just on my entry, which was a bit of a worry. But then I saw this pin bar and I saw another fractal here pop up, and then I was like, oh, this is definitely going up. There's no ways that this is staying, is going to drop through here. So I just held on to the trade. Plus I saw that the RSI was coming above the 50 level, which is another thing that I like to look for when I'm taking trades, or when I'm in a trade. So it broke below the 50. It came to sort of break above it right over here during my entry. So I saw also here, like during my entry, the price is starting to go back above the 50 level. It dropped again below slightly, and then I saw it was moving back above the 50. So then I was super confident in holding on to the trade. Now I just want to quickly put you guys in the mindset of what you need to be asking yourself before you actually take a trade. Let me just remove these here quickly. So there's 3 things that I like to ask myself before I take any trade. All right, and these are super important things that I think every trader should use before they take any trades. All right, these are super important. So is this, the first thing I ask myself is this a high probability trade setup? So that box is ticked because I had 3 or 4 confirmations. I had the Fibonacci, I had supply and demands, I had market structure, I had price action, I had fractals. Is this a high probability trade setup? Yes, it is. The second thing I want to ask myself, am I using the correct lot size for my account size? So you know your account size, you know that you should only be risking 2 to 3% per trade or less. So you got to work out, am I going to be using the correct lot size on the next trade that I take? So your lot size must already be predetermined. You should know your lot size before even considering taking any trades. Okay, so yes, this box is ticked. I know the lot size that I'm going to be using for this trade or for any trades going forward based on my account size. And the third thing I like to ask myself is, am I keeping my risk low? So going back to the lot size, is my lot size correct? And is my stop loss size minimal? Okay, so as I showed you guys, I entered over here, and my stop loss was down over here. So am I keeping my stop loss size small? Yes, I am. So that box is ticked. And it worked out to, as I said, basically a 1 to 5 risk to reward, 1 to 4.5. Plus I've closed partial positions, as I've explained to you guys in the previous video. If you watch my previous video, how you can turn your day trades into swing trades by having multiple positions. So so what I did was, when price reached here, I closed out 70% of my position, and now I'm leaving 30% on the table to run. Now that 30% might actually work out if this price carries on going further up, I might actually make more on the second smaller position than I actually made on the first position. Like I've explained that, I've showed you guys that in the previous video, how the second position often makes more than the first position. You've got to give something a chance to actually run on. So there are a few other things that I use in this strategy. There's a few other things, but that's for members only, people who have purchased my course, which also basically helps me determine when price is tired and overextended and just about to reverse. So if you want to dive deeper into the strategy, this is the basics of the strategy. There are a few other things that I use that will help me and my students determine when the price is definitely just about to reverse. But just by using this strategy with the concepts that I've shown you, you can make a ton of money. But with the extra things that I throw into the strategy, it's almost like bulletproof. But it does lose. I'm not going to say it's completely bulletproof. Like I do take losses with my strategies, but I'd probably say it's an 80 to 90% win rate easily. But just with this alone, you're looking at just with these simple concepts, you're looking at about a 70% win rate, just by using fractals, supply and demand, Fibonacci levels, and just focusing on these three things here, these questions that you need to know. Because remember, you must remember that trading is a game of probabilities. So we're looking for high probability trade setups, and we want to minimize. What professional traders basically do is they're looking at their risk before they look at their reward and their profits. So you got to be super focused. Professional traders are super focused on minimizing their risk before they look at any profits, because they know, like in my case, professional traders know that they've got a very strong strategy, and they know that in the long run, over a series of trades, they're going to make a ton of money. So I'm looking at each setup as on a series of trades. I'm not looking at individual trades. So you must never ever let one trade make or break your account. That's a problem that I had. It's a problem that a lot of traders have, where they hate being wrong. And when one trade moves against them, it wipes out their whole account, because they start adjusting their stop loss, and they hate being wrong. You must just understand that you have a good, strong strategy, and in the long run, actually, it doesn't take that long. Traders talk about being profitable over the long run, being somewhat profitable over the long run. The way that I think, I'm going to be super profitable in the long run if I just follow my trading plan, I use low risk, and I follow these three things every time I take a trade. Okay, I'm going to be super profitable because I know I've got a good trading plan, I've got the correct mindset, and I'm looking at making profits over a series of trades. So yes, guys, I hope this video helped. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will really appreciate that. And I'm going to also take you guys through what I do to invest my main savings and my main capital, because I don't have all my capital in a trading account. I don't think it's a good thing to keep all your capital in a trading account. I only trade with a certain amount, and the rest of my money, the profits that I make with trading, and my savings, basically I have that in something else, in a managed fund, where it's safely kept and it's growing at a constant, at a pretty good interest rate of about 9 to 10%. So I just want to take you guys and show you guys how you can actually put your capital in the right place, and not trade all your capital. You must only trade with a certain amount, and try to turn that amount higher over time, and withdraw those profits. Okay, guys, so I really appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys stay till the end, and stay tuned for more videos, and I'm going to give you guys some more nuggets going forward to help you with your trading and your investing. Peace, guys.